Okie dokie. Let's see. No frogs allowed. Hello, hello. You come in, you got to give thumbs up. And you got to stick around and talk for a little bit. No trolling allowed. I'm just waiting for some people to show up. Right now it's just me, myself, and I. Hello, Shay. How are you? I swear every time when I come on lives, I get a frog in my throat. Like it wasn't here before, but it's like, oh, you're going live? Okay. It's kind of funny. So I talked to Tomina before we, a bit before I came down to eat, and she was making filet mignon. I know. I'm like, must be nice. We had hamburger mixed with shells with cream and mushroom soup and way too much oregano because Dan was cooking it, and what he did was he took the lid off and he went to shake it, and that little plastic thing, with the holes in it just fell off. So it dumped it all in there. So he had to scoop it all out. So it was a little Italian tasting. It was good. But yeah, that was a boo-boo. Yep. At least it was something he could scoop out, though. I mean, like, if that happens with salt, it's kind of hard to get it out of there. Or pepper. I've done that with pepper. What did you have for dinner? It's going to take people a few minutes to get the notifications. Everybody saw my notifications I sent out earlier, but they have to get the notification from here. They'll be here. I have oregano stuck in my teeth. Oh. I did the same thing, though. I kept looking at videos trying to see what the dolls looked like, and I was looking at box openings. And hi, Melissa. How you doing? I'm waiting for everybody to get their notification. Sometimes it takes a little bit. 23-inch girl like yours. Oh, what? You're watching a box opening of a 23-inch girl? That's big. I thought the one I got was big. She's 21. I'm trying to remember. Did you show me the big one? The 23? I thought you did. How are you, Melissa? That's exactly how I figured out that I wanted the little one that I have when I first got her. I watched a lady do a comparison of her and another one, and I liked her better. Well, I wanted one that could take a pacifier. That was why. Good, Melissa. That's very good. We're talking about the Ivita dolls. When Jatina buys my little Ivita, I'm going to get another one, a bigger one. I was telling Shay I wanted to do twins. That kit is just so, well, it blows me away. The realism of it is really good. Yeah. I don't think you showed it to me either, the big one. You'll have to show me because I don't remember that. Ouch. Oh, you want one down the road? Yep. I think they're cute. Yeah. Oh, was it one of those dolls or was it a different one? Actually, sorry, piece of oregano. I know someone who is painting an Ivita. I'm sitting here and I'm like, duh. You know, Jamie and Mark. All for his glory. You know who I'm talking about? She was actually doing one of her Ivitas. I completely forgot about that. Oh, okay. I gotcha. That's weird, though. A silicone face. Those silicone kits those aren't very cheap. That's what I'm saying. The blank silicones, I'd rather spend the money and get an Ivita. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Why spend that kind of money? It's just stupid. I wouldn't. Come on, where is everybody? Everybody, I send out notifications to lots of people. All right, guys, help. I know that's kind of crappy of people. I know. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you. Let's see. How can I get it out to everybody that I'm live? Jatina didn't answer me earlier, so I don't know what she's doing. Let's see. Melissa's here. Tamina said she would try to be here. Let's see. All right, guys. Want to help me spread the word? Trying to get Sharon to come in so that you can tell her about that too. Shay, who do you know you can message? Let's see, who do I want to get in here? Jatina's online. I just messed. Oh, there you are. I just sent you a message right before you popped in. I'm like, I saw you were on Messenger. I'm like, Jatina's online. There you are. I see. Obviously, you did. Yes, you did. I'm just sending out last minute things because trying to get people to come in. I guess even putting a notification up earlier in the day saying that I'm coming live doesn't help. Let me tell Jessica. Let's see, maybe Lori, she tries to make it when she can. I'm going to tell her that I'm live, see if she pops in. So Jatina, how are you doing? This song I do not like. This song is annoying. I don't know why. It sounds like one of those cheap keyboards, those little play things. It just really does. Oh, Patty, that's the other one we need to get in here. I'm just going through my messenger thing and sending people messages. Come on, guys. Speak, speak, speak. Let's see. Who else? Margie. Doesn't this remind you of one of those cheap little keyboards, Dan? It just really does for some crazy reason. All right, so I messaged Kim. I messaged Patty. I messaged Tamina. I messaged Lori, Jessica, Shirley, Jamie, and Mark. Okay, then. Who else can you guys think of? Who should I invite in here? Anybody? Sarah doesn't come in very often anymore, but I have Sarah's home number. I can message her and see if she wants to come in. Don't everybody talk at once. Let's see. Sarah. There it is. All right. Okay, I'm going to stop. I did. I messaged her and told her to come in, mainly so that everybody can tell her about that night. Shirley said she'll be here shortly. Jatina, Melissa, both of you, do you guys remember that night? Remember the night when we were talking on my live? Patty was here. Remember that that person or those people kept coming in and pretending that they were Sharon and Patty, and I forgot who else they were mimicking. But you remember that? They were saying all kinds of racist things and bad things, and we knew that it wasn't them. I was trying to find, I was actually looking, Sharon wanted me to send her the video. I was looking through all my lives and I couldn't find it. Yeah. I was looking through the lives and I couldn't find it, and I don't remember which one it was. You guys want to help me out? Look through all my lives, and if you find it, let me know which one it is so that I can let her see it. That's why I told her to come in here, because I was telling her about it, and I thought that I had actually told her about it, but I didn't, I guess. But I wanted her to hear it from everybody else too, because I told her. Mark and Jamie won't be on right now because they're out somewhere. I remember those too, and I was telling her about them. Ouch. I got a bump on my head. Hi. Welcome back, Shirley. I'm glad you can make it. Yeah, but even if the comments aren't there, it would still, we would still be, it would, you'd still hear us saying that that's not Sharon and that's not Patty. Remember, we were saying stuff there. Yeah, I never thought about that either. When you delete them from the chat and you block them or whatever, I don't know if it'll show up either. I just realized that. Oh, I looked through all of the ones from this month, 2 months ago. And I think I actually got into 3 months ago. I don't remember how long ago it was. I forgot. There's so many lives. I looked through a few of them. And other than sitting down and watching the whole video, I did find one from a couple months ago where there was a whole bunch of trolls coming in. That might have been the one. I don't remember which one it was called or what it was called. But I know that there was a whole bunch of trolls coming on. And I was upstairs, not downstairs. I remember that. So you would see those flower oil paintings in the background of that video, which there's a few of those too. I don't remember. Well, I had to get rid of the comments because if I didn't do that, they were going to keep saying stuff. So I kind of had no choice in the matter there. Nobody wanted to see it, so I had to get rid of it. I sure didn't want to see it because whoever it was being really nasty and saying some stuff that was uncalled for. How are you doing tonight, Shirley? Don't set the towel down somewhere. Really? What was that all about? Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I just decided that I would do a live because I can. See, I don't like sitting back in the chair. I like sitting up because then I can see what you guys are saying. I feel like I'm so far away when I'm back here. It's like, oh, awesome. That's Shay. God's blessing is Shay. SHAE. Shay, you don't have to do that right now. It'll take forever. Trust me. I sat here for a while looking through and fast forwarding and trying to find out which one I thought it might be. And I want to get Patty in here. She was in here too. I don't know if Sharon will come in here though. I asked her. Oh, you're cooking? Yeah, it is almost 9 o'clock here. We ate. Surprisingly, we did. I wasn't even looking for comments. I was looking for just the us talking about it, because that would give it away which video it was. You can't pull up the live chat for any of them. Because it would have taken her comments out. Or the person impersonating her, but it wouldn't have taken out any of ours. What are you eating? Is that one of those mug things? My husband's being mean. I asked him what he's doing, and he's like,
You're on a live. Do your live.
I know I'm on a live. So, yeah, I was looking on my phone, which makes it even harder, actually, but because if I was on my laptop, I would have been able to see better, but the laptop was closed and not connected. I try not to get on the laptop until later.
If it was live, those comments wouldn't be there anyways.
Yes, you can pull up the comments. At least I can. Yep. I'm just, hold on a minute.
We want Scrum John.
I'm trying to, where the heck did it go? Are you teasing the dog?
Yep.
He can't have chocolate, so that's not fair. Oh my goodness.
Sucks to be a dog.
I'm good. I have oregano stuck in between my two front teeth, but I'm good. I'm not gonna be rude and pick my teeth. Oh, Shay said, "Be nice, hubby."
I am nice. I cooked dinner.
Ooh. He cooked dinner.
I ruined it, but I cooked dinner.
Yeah. Well, no, it wasn't your fault. You ruined it. I don't know. Did you ever get those the cheaper spices and in that little plastic thing, the one with the holes in it, gets stuck in the cap? Well, normally I look at it before I just dump it. I guess you didn't look.
So did I.
Well, so where did it go? Did it fall off with it? Is that what happened?
In the cap.
Well, how did you look if I don't get it? Okay. Anyways, needless to say, we ended up with a whole bottle of oregano in our dinner, and he had to scoop out what he could as best as he could. Yeah, that's what happened. It was inside the cap. Shirley, are you still here? Melissa, are you still here? It's only showing 2 people being active. Oh, one side of my hair looks different than the other. I was trying to fluff it out. I use mousse in my hair to help define the wave. All right. Shirley, are you still here? She may have fallen off. I don't know if she's still here. But anyways, I use mousse, and So when it dries, it looks like it's still wet. So I try to comb through it or brush through it as best as I can. And then I end up with some spots that look different than others.
I see. Talking about sun damaged hair.
I don't have sunspots. You're weird sometimes.
Sometimes.
You're gonna need to go turn off the kitchen light.
No.
Yeah.
Your Jedi's not strong tonight.
Come on.
No.
Just go turn it off.
No.
Well, then you're gonna pay the bill.
I usually do.
No, you don't. I pay the electric bill.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna start arguing with me when I'm on my live.
I am not. You're arguing with me.
You may have to witness me beating him.
Don't hurt me. I can't take much more.
Yeah.
That's why I'm never on camera. I'm full of bruises.
Oh, whatever. You are far from a wimp.
Spousal abuse.
Spousal abuse, yeah. Hi, Jatina. Jatina came in and said, "Stop being mean, hubby." Shay said he better behave. Oh, you're gonna get all the girls over here beating on you.
Ganging up on me.
Hi, Lori. You're not gonna be able to stay. All right. Maybe one of these nights you'll be able to stay for a while. I know you're busy. It's okay. Shirley seemed to have disappeared. I don't know where she went. Let me see. Shirley, where are you? Let's see. Wherever you are. She's not Sage. That's funny. I just messaged her and I asked her where she was. She was here. And then she said, "I'm good and you." And then she just kind of disappeared. It's either too loud or not loud enough. You can be Sage. So like everyone that used to come in my lives, like where'd they all go? I haven't heard hide nor hair of Braden, even on Marco Polo. Don't know where he's at. Haven't seen Ernest in ages. So I don't know if he's like bugging out somewhere. Because I remember he was all paranoid about it. Yeah, that's what I was just saying, Zombie. Ernest. Welcome back, Shirley. You got to be active, Shirley. That's my rules. You're not allowed to lurk. Yeah, I don't know where Braden is. I haven't talked to him. I have no idea.
Hi, Woozy.
So that's Ernest and Braden. Who else are we missing? Well, Patty.
The zombies got him.
The zombies got who? Ernest? Well, that's his name, zombies. So the zombies got him. That's what Dan says. I haven't seen a video from Braden either. I hope he's all right. I know that he was still working, remember, even throughout all this. So I don't know. You know how on Marco Polo it'll tell you like someone was active like 5 days ago or a week ago or 2 weeks ago? It doesn't say anything.
Vanished.
Whose nickname? Shirley can be Butterfly because she has a butterfly on her thing. So let's see, who else are we missing? Patty, she's, I don't know where she is. Jen Siddons, she pops in every now and again. Hello, welcome. How are you?
Welcome.
I was hoping you make it in. How are you feeling? You just saw my text. I'm glad you got it. I was hoping you would come in. I'm like, I got to get Sarah to come in here. That's Sarah.
Look everyone, it's Sarah.
Did you have your treatment? Is that why you're tired? Your brother has Wi-Fi. That's good. Awesome. Yeah, you can't be without Wi-Fi. That's, well, you could be, but you wouldn't be able to do a whole lot. My goodness. Oh, your brother's okay. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. In the middle of nowhere. But he has Wi-Fi. That's good. Hey, let me know when you get that box out so that I know to look for it, because let's see. It took my cousin's, the one envelope of masks, and that didn't make any sense because she sent me the first envelope. She sent me, it had been what, 3 weeks, Dan?
Nope.
Been about it was about 3 weeks it took to get to me. The second package she sent out, it took maybe a week. The Ivita, it took, I don't even know how long that took. 2 weeks? Almost 2 weeks. Oh, that's okay. Just when you do, though, you let me know so that I can keep an eye on it. Because when I was at the post office, our main post office, the lady said that there was like a pile of packages back there that needed to go out to people. They don't have enough workers. So their postal service is running slow. But I don't understand that, because some things come fast. Now, other things got here quickly and other things not so quickly. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It depends. The Ivita, the Ivita, actually, the system said that they tried to deliver it and the delivery was a failure. And I'm like, nobody came to my house. Hello, Tamina. So we went to the post office and they sent me to the other post office. And at first she said, oh no, that wouldn't be here. And then I said, well, can you look? And I gave her the tracking number and everything. And she found it. It was sitting there. So I don't even know how much longer I would have been waiting, but it was crazy. Yeah, I know. Isn't that weird? I guess it just depends. How is your filet mignon, Tamina? I'm sure it was really good. I still don't think a lot of people know who you are. Reborn Candy Cottage is Sarah. I've gotten used to people's names on here. Mm-hmm. Especially since you didn't buy it. That's funny. I know. Last time I was at a store and I saw how much fillets cost, I was like, what are you, crazy? Especially now, meat prices are supposed to be going up. Yeah, I know. Even better. That's funny. We had sirloins the other night. They were actually pretty good.
Cheap.
They were cheap. We got those at where we get those? Was that at
Food Depot.
Food Depot? Yeah. Shay, do you go to? I think I asked you that before. If you went to Food Depot, they got some pretty good prices on stuff. And they're not like always. They're not like picked through like that bad. They're pretty good. I think so. Used to go when they first opened. I like them. They're not too bad. So, wow. If you had to buy it, you wouldn't have. Yeah. We usually get, like, when we buy steaks, if they're on sale, like we'll get T-bone, or we'll get a better cut as long as it's on sale. But other than that, we'll get like a sirloin tip, or what else do we get? What else do we get? London broil, things like that. Yes, they are, Shay. But it's still not that bad. I mean, what we spend there, even with the 10%, it's not that bad. In all honesty, I mean, we were looking at what we always spent at Aldi's, and it really wasn't that far off of a difference. Oh, me too. Me too, Sarah. Me too. That 10%, what did that go to? The cost of running it?
It's their profit.
That's their profit? That's not too bad. You know, did you guys see that the stores are actually, I don't know if it's a definite they're going to be doing this, but like restaurants and places and stores and they're talking about adding an extra percentage onto your receipt because of everything that's been happening.
COVID surcharge.
It's a surcharge, yeah. It's kind of stupid. All right, I'll be here for a little bit. Have a good night, Lori. Hope to see you back. I'll be here for about another hour and a half, probably. As long as everybody doesn't leave on me, I'm good.
Don't leave me.
When you were out, you mean, Shay, or hi and bye, Lori. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. Tomina said, tell Pops I said no peanut gallery. That's funny. Sarah thought that was funny too.
Wow.
Tomina said no peanut gallery.
Okay.
She's talking to you.
Me?
Yeah, because you're in the background.
I'm doing my own thing.
Yeah, he's playing Rust.
I am.
And I'm doing my live and looking at my hair. Trying to get it to not look so flat. Tomina said, tell Pops, just kidding. He can take a joke. Hello, Melissa. Getting in the conversation, Melissa. See now, Zombie's not here to hide, and Braden's not here to hide, and what is going on? Where are these people? Well, I remember Ernest, because he worked as a firefighter. I remember he said that truck driver, firefighter, volunteer. Anyways, he said that he had a Tyvek suit and he said he was gonna wear it. But no, I mean, I haven't. He always commented on my videos and gave me thumbs up and everything, and I haven't seen anything. And then Braden, like, that's not usual for Braden to not post videos or anything. Jen might know. Sit-ins, I'd have to ask her. I haven't talked. Well, she was in here the one night, but I don't know where she is. I don't know. They just like disappeared. They used to come on here all the time, and I haven't seen them on here in a while. I can't stare at the camera on here because there's a little green light and it makes me feel like I'm going cross-eyed. the little green light to let you know the camera's on, and I'm just like staring at this light, and it makes me feel like I'm, like I said, like I'm going cross-eyed. Not Belle, not that Jen. The other one. Sit-ins. Yeah, I know. He was doing the Harry Potter thing. I don't know what happened, where he went. No, Jennifer Siddons, I think she knows Braden pretty well. I could ask her about him, but I don't know about Ernest. I mean, yeah, he does. I don't know. People just disappear. The only thing I was thinking was I hope they didn't get sick. You know what I mean?
I'm sure you would have seen a post.
I guess Patty's not coming in tonight. Okay, let's see. Well, it would depend on how sick. You know what I'm saying?
Kimmy, everyone's addicted to social media.
Yeah.
They would make a.
Yes, it is. You're right, Sarah. What?
They'd make an effort on their deathbed to make a post.
Yeah, I'm sure they let you do that with your phone while you're there. Oops, I unplugged. What did I do? There we go.
I did.
You did. I don't know how you got away with that.
Picked up my phone and I used it.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do?
Most people don't make phone calls after they just had stents put in and flatlined on a table 3 times. That blew my mind. I was like, why are you calling me? Are you supposed to be calling me? My husband.
Because
picture this, you're me. I'm at work. My husband tells me that he's being rushed to the hospital because he's having a heart attack, and then I have to wait an hour for my boss to get home. Hello, how are you? It's okay. And then you go to the hospital and you go into the little waiting area because he's in the cath lab. And then the next thing you know, the phone rings and it's him. And all he says is, wow, what a trip. And he's laughing and joking around about it. And then the doctor comes in and tells me, oh, your husband, he flatlined 3 times. And I'm like, and he's calling me on the phone. Okay. I know. And then he was joking with the doctors and yeah. Pretty funny. Oh, he was joking until they gave him something that I think he might have been allergic to, and he was puking his brains out after having a heart attack. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was real fun. So he had 3 stents put in, and yeah, 1 for each time he flatlined. But he always says God kept him around so he could be a pain in the butt to me. So the last time he thought this was here in Georgia. The last time he thought he was having a heart attack, another one. The ambulance comes and gets him, and he wanted me to follow the ambulance. It's like I couldn't go with him because of the virus, so I had to stay home, and then I had to go pick him up. Yes. That was. You guys remember that. I was telling you guys about that. Yeah, we're trying to keep him from having one because if he has another one, I don't know if he's gonna be here anymore. The wrong size stents. Oh wow. I'm sorry. That's how old my dad was when he passed away. That's too young. That's 5 years older than me. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, this Tasha on here, her mom had stents put in and they put the wrong size in and she ended up dying.
That sucks.
Well, it's been years since he's had his in, so I guess he's all right. Yeah. Well, did you do anything to go after them for that? That's kind of their fault. Sweet 16. Yeah, right. No. I am the big 54. Yeah. Too much fluid around her heart. Yep. Yeah, my grandmother had congestive heart failure. Yeah, well, yeah, but you know what? That's by fault of them. I would if I were you. I mean, that's malpractice. They could get, I would. I mean, that's up to you guys, but if that was my parent, yeah, I'd be doing something about it. Okay. I would do, I don't know. I would do something. Wouldn't that be malpractice, Dan?
What?
The house, if they put the wrong size stents in and then the person dies?
Yeah,
Yeah, see?
I would think so.
Yeah, that's a scary thing. Yep. Both my husband and I are orphans. We don't have parents anymore. Aw. That's sad. I'm sorry. That's terrible. You're an orphan too? You're in the orphan club too? We're all a bunch of orphans. Tomina, Shay, me and you. I know. It is hard. You should. I would. Because if you wait too long, you won't be able to. But I would if I were you. That's okay, Shirley. Plug it in. Yeah, it doesn't get easier. Sarah, I know that for a fact. It doesn't get easier. It's been too long. My dad passed away in 2004, and it's still hard for me. It's not like you just get over it. Yes, there you go. Available for adoption.
Yeah, somebody trying to adopt me. They sent me back to the pound.
They sent you back to the pound.
Yeah.
You're funny. We can all just be adopted sisters on here. How about that? Yeah, that's what I said, Tamina. Yep. Works for you, Shay. There you go. Oh, I know. I had people tell me that so many times. Oh, it's been years. Get over it already. It's like, no, it doesn't work that way. No, he's not. He's sitting up playing the game. That's good.
What's wrong with me?
Tasha, she said he's not snoring yet. LOL. No, he's awake tonight. You know what it is he's not laying down. That's like lay down is like automatic go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
You don't need to go to sleep.
Why not?
Because it's not sleep time.
It can be.
No.
Time is irrelevant.
Time is irrelevant. No. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. I don't remember my mom, so that really never bothered me because I don't remember her at all. Considering my parents were divorced when I was 2, and I don't remember. I was raised by my grandparents for most of my life anyway. But yeah, like I said, I don't remember her that much. It's my dad. That's the tough one for me. Yeah. Yeah, I had a pretty crappy upbringing. Oh, you too, Shay? Yep. Yeah, my grandfather passed away, and then my mom, then my grandmother. Yeah, my grandma, she was more like a mom to me. I was a favored grandchild because of that. Oh. Who are you asking, Sarah? I don't have any siblings. I was an only child. Yeah. Oh, yeah, me too. Me too, Shay. You're a middle child syndrome. Well, I mean, I grew up with my cousins a lot, but I didn't have a brother and or a sister or anything. You know what I mean? Hmm. Yeah. I the only thing that I was I don't know I don't know how you can be poor and be spoiled at the same time, but I was. We all are. Okay, go ahead. Um, it's kind of funny when you think about it. I've thought about it a lot of times. If God's our father, they say that we all have the same blood because we originally all came from the same person. Think about it. Yes, it's like many, 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 many years ago, but your found family better than your blood. That's funny. What's contagious? The music?
No, COVID.
Oh, stop it. Exactly. Right. Yep, this is true. So everybody in a way is related. It's funny, but it's true.
Ooh, I slept with my sister.
Really. Another race of people. Well, God's the one that made different races and languages, remember, after the whole Tower of Babel thing happened, so that people couldn't understand each other. And I remember that story from when I was a kid. That's why we all don't speak the same language. Stay with the outsiders. Okay. I guess we're the outsiders. That was a good movie. We're the outsiders. Okay, Tamina. Right. No, they didn't, but their blood was still there. So either way, Cain and Abel's blood was still there. Their genetics, I should say. I don't know. I don't know where they came from. That's a good question. When you see God, you have to ask him that because I don't have any. I don't know. That's a good point, though. She just brought up a really good point.
Okay.
Okay, Adam and Eve were the first people on Earth, right? But Adam and Eve's it was their sons, right? They didn't marry their siblings. They went out and found wives. Where did they find their wives if Adam and Eve were the first? Do you understand?
Yep.
How do you answer that one? Yeah, that's up there with what were you thinking when you invented the platypus? I always said I was going to ask him that one. Like, did you have leftover parts from things and you just put them together and made a platypus? Because every time I see those things, I'm like, they're the weirdest looking things I ever saw. I mean, there's a lot of freaky looking things out there, but the platypus is probably at the top of the list. It's a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But no, seriously, I don't know. That's just now you got me thinking. Wait, I mean, is there something missing from our Bible that tells the story behind that? Do you know what I'm saying? They say that over the years things were removed and things were added and things were, how else would you explain how that's even possible? How do you get two of the first people that were put on the earth that had children, but yet they didn't marry their siblings? They went out and found wives. Where did they come from? That's a good one to get anybody thinking, because that'd be a good one to ask your pastor. I'd be like, can you explain this to me? Because it makes you put on your thinking cap. You're like, well, wait a minute. Did he make other people that we don't know about? I mean, even if they were a different race, that doesn't explain. It doesn't explain that. What did you just send me? Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Thank you. I wish there was a way for you to post that up here, Shay, but I guess there's not. Shonda just sent me a link from Shabbat.org, and it says that they did marry their sisters because they would have had to have because there was nobody else around.
Keep it in the family.
Keep it in the family. Yeah, how did their kids not end up being like seriously mentally disabled? Like now if you did that, what would happen?
Go to jail.
Wow. Yes, the fallen angels, but that's that's a whole different story. That's how the giants came to be, because of that. Nephilim. The Quran is not Christian belief, though. Incest has been around for a while. Yeah, but so that, I mean, that's how we got started, brothers and sisters. I mean, it's kind of because of God. Yeah, they were perfect, so they had no problems. Yeah. But now you can't do that. Yep. I don't know. Where are you getting that from? Tasha, where are you getting that from? I'm just asking. Like, what's your source? What? No, nothing. I was just asking her a question. You got to be careful with King James. There's been a lot of changes that aren't supposed to be there. There's a lot of things that are different than what they're supposed to be in there. What were you prior? Just out of curiosity, were you Muslim? Is that why you were saying something about the Quran? Hi, I just noticed you were here, Jamie and Mark. Oh, okay. Hey, Jamie and Mark, you want to get involved in a good conversation? We're talking about good. We're talking about Adam and Eve and Cain and Abel. And the Cain and Abel marry their sisters, and they were descendants of the first people that were put on earth. So would there have been any other people? And if so, where would they have been? We were just talking about all this. And how did they get there? If the first people God made was supposed to be Adam and Eve. Oh, you were. I'm sorry. They don't treat their women very nice, do they? Well, don't believe anything that came out of the Quran. That's not true. No, we didn't. They did, because it wasn't mentioned. The only ones that were mentioned was Cain and Abel. So yeah, yes, we know that. But did they or did they not marry their sisters? That's the question. Because how would they have gone out and found anybody to marry when they were the children of the first two human beings on the earth? That's what we were kind of talking about. Oh no, I'm not saying you are. I'm saying you were with one. I know they don't treat their women right, and I know that they believe in the Quran what it says, and it's not the Bible. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Noah's children married each other. Yeah. But that's because they had to repopulate. God said they could do that. Now you can't do that. I don't know. See, that's it's a interesting interesting subject. Cain was sent to find a wife in another city. And you read that where? Oh yeah, that's right. Tamina, you're right. They did. They brought their families on the. You're right. Right. God knew what he had planned. Yeah, like I said, you got to be careful with King James now, though. There's been so much added and so much stuff that shouldn't be there, and stuff that's changed. And um, I know a lot of people like that version, but that's the version that so much is changing. And although there are things that are changing in all of them, but you have to know your Bible. You have to know God's word in your heart. You have to know when something's there and it's not supposed to be, or something isn't there and it's supposed to be. Right. Hi, Margie. Glad you could make it. Looking like you look it up again. Well, there's no such thing as a Christian Bible. There is the Word of God, and then there's not the Word of God. There are different versions of the Bible, but there is not like a Christian Bible do you know what I'm saying? The Holy Bible is the Holy Bible. There's just been different versions made to help people to better understand, like the New International Version. There's been different versions made. It's just takes the these and thous and certain things out there that are confusing for people to understand. I usually read the NIV. It's just easier to understand. Welcome back, Sarah. So, yeah, I would look in look in an NIV or look in a different version and see what you see. You're welcome. We're having some interesting discussions, Bible things. Exactly. That's exactly what I said, guys. You use discernment? Yes. Well, you have to use that. But like the one night I was telling everybody, and I actually got some people actually looked it up and saw for themselves that it was true, like about Isaiah 11:6, about the lion and the lamb. Doesn't say that anymore. The King James, though, has been I don't know if you would understand. I've been like studying up on this for years about the Mandela effect and the changes in the world and the changes in the Bible, and it's deception. It's to deceive people and make the believers look like we don't know what we're talking about if we refer to a scripture and they look and they say, well, that's not what it says. Yeah. It's a discernment. You have to know how to know if it's, is this supposed to say this, or is this not right, or is this wrong? Like I said, the lion and the lamb. Oh, I do. I don't hide from it. I'm not afraid to talk about it. But where it said lion and the lamb, wolf is now there. So that was the first freaky one that like completely blew my mind. And I looked it up in an 1800, I forgot exactly what year it is, but it's an 1800s Bible that was my father's that he got from like an antique bookstore. And I actually looked it up in there, and it's changed even in there. That's changed in all the versions. You could look it up right now. And it doesn't say the same, what it's supposed to say. I mean, there's things in the world that have changed. Movie titles and things in movies have changed. Book titles. But the one that gets me is the Bible. Yeah, so I've had that happen before. God can answer your questions right through his word. That's exactly the way it works. Where are you looking? No, I'm asking you what. Well, that's not the same thing. Jehovah's Witness Bible. I'm talking about King James or one of those. Jehovah's Witness don't teach you about having to be saved either. They teach that you can get to heaven by doing good works, and in the Bible it says you need to be saved. And what version are you using, Sarah? Hold on a second. Let me do something. I'm going to show you. I just pulled it up right here. And this is from King James Version. You guys see things backwards, don't you? I don't know if you do or not. But if you can see that, it says wolf. That's King James. Well, that's not then that's denying what any other Bible says. It says you have to be saved. And the other Bibles say, it says right in the Bible, unless you're born again, you will not get to heaven. You won't. You're welcome. All right, Tasha, have a good night. No, snack time.
Snacks.
Yeah. Yeah. The people who are saved and taken up to be with him. Yes. I wish. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, I'm looking up Bible verses. The famous Bible verse. Actually, this has always been one of my favorite Bible verses. And if this isn't in any Bible that you're reading, then you can tell that it's not true. That it's not God's true word, because everybody knows this one. John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life. And that's John 3:16. Let's see. I like your butterfly, Shirley. Yes, it is a well-known verse. And then you've got John 3:3. Jesus answered, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, except a man be born of water and of the Spirit, he cannot enter into the kingdom of God. That which is born of the flesh is flesh, that which is born of the Spirit is spirit. Marvel not that I said unto thee, you must be born again." That's from the King James Version. That's funny because we're talking about this, and my verse of the day is Colossians 3:16. Let the message of Christ dwell among you richly as you teach and admonish one another with all wisdom through psalms, hymns, and songs from the Spirit, singing to God with gratitude in your hearts. That was my verse of the day. So, yes, I have my YouVersion on here, but this has like, I can use, if you know anything about the YouVersion app, you can use it for any and all versions of the Bible. And it's written the same as the Bible. It's just a YouVersion. It was actually made by Christian people. But I do have I have a lot of hardcover Bibles, and I have one Bible that was my father's from when he was ordained, and it's got like 4 different versions in the one Bible. It's really cool, and it's really thick. But I mean, you're talking to someone. I was raised Jewish, and being raised Jewish, and I'm not talking about the Jews who believe in Jesus. I'm talking about old school. They don't follow the New Testament at all. So as far as Jesus goes, they still don't even believe that Jesus ever did come. So for people who were raised Jewish to turn around and be taught that, yes, Jesus did come. Yes, he died for your sins. And yes, you can be saved if you accept him into your heart. Most Jewish people don't want to hear it. They're like, yeah, okay. My grandmother accepted. I accepted. My grandfather was really hard. Finally, we got him. But it was completely different. Right. No, it doesn't mean born again as in physically born again. It means spiritually. It means you're saying verbally you have to pray and say, I believe that Jesus came. He's the Son of God. He died on the cross for my sins so that I could be forgiven. I mean, you have to ask him into your heart, you know. I ask that you come into my life and be Lord of my life. You have to confess that with your mouth and confess that you're asking him to forgive you for your sins. And sometimes a lot of people just drop it at that and go back to their way of living. When that's not the way you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to pick up your cross and walk as he did, and you're supposed to spread the word, and that's what we're supposed to do. You might pass by somebody one day who asks you something and you don't have time and you don't want to talk to them, and then come to find out that they did something like commit suicide, or they really needed to talk to you about God and you didn't give them the opportunity, you know. There you go. Yep, that's the way it should be. Yes, turn away from your sins. Yes, repentance means change. I mean, trust me. People screw up. I know that. I have many times. We're lucky that we have a God who forgives, and we're lucky that, the blood of Jesus washed us clean so that we can be forgiven. Nobody's perfect. There was only one perfect man that walked on this earth, and that was Jesus, and that's it. If anybody claims that they're perfect, then they're telling a lie, because there is nobody perfect out there. Oh, I know, but a lot of people do it. A lot of people do it. You're having horrible storms. Did you see that there's actually a storm out in the Atlantic already? I saw that earlier today. Did you see that? There's actually a named storm out there already. Cool. Not really. Not that we have to worry about it. It's in the Atlantic. Now, if we were in Florida, I'd say yeah. First named storm. I can't remember what the name of it was. Wet dog. I hate that smell. Usually after my dog goes out, he'll try to come up to me and I'm like, ew, go, you stink. Yeah. It doesn't even have to be wet out. It's just the smell that dogs get after they go outside. I don't know what it is, but it's nasty. And they all have that smell. My old boss, she was funny. She would spray her dog with dog cologne every time she came in from outside. That's funny. Yeah, dogs. Well, my dog just had a bath the other day, but they still smell when they go outside. My Shih Tzu, he didn't smell. I don't know. He didn't smell like a dog. Well, their hair is different, but he smelled good. I mean, like, you know how babies smell good? Not that he used to run around smelling my dog, but it was funny. That just didn't. It sounded okay. Forget it. Oh, really? I didn't know you could do that. A litter box. What kind of dog do you have, Sarah? I don't remember if you told me or not. My dog, My Puggle, he lets you know when he wants to go out, one way or another. Oh, my grandmother had one of those. A toy poodle. He was black and he had a little dot of white on his chest, and she named him Domino. Aw, that's so cute. Dog sniffing. Yeah, I know, to me. Tamina's like dog sniffing. Okay, Debbie. He smelled good. Shih Tzus, their hair is not like a regular dog. Their hair, they're good for people who are allergic. Same with poodles. I usually don't like poodles. Poodles are usually, my grandmother's poodle, he was weird. They're cute. I like the Shih Tzu and the poodle mix. What do they call those? Schnoodle? No. Sheepoo. A schnoodle is a schnauzer and a poodle. A sheepoo. Those are so cute. Yes, they teach them how to do that. Aw. She has a poodle that's a service dog. It lets her know if she's going to go into anaphylaxis or have low blood sugar. I don't understand how they teach them to know that, but that's really cool. I know they do that for people who are epileptics too. They can sense when you're going to go into a seizure. So that basically that's so that you're not somewhere where you'll whack your head on something I think that's awesome. Sheepoo. Yeah, those are so cute. Have you guys seen one? They're a little bit of both. Yeah, I know. That's awesome how they can train them for that. We saw, remember that one pet store, that one Sheepoo? Do you remember that?
No.
We were at a store and they had a Sheepoo. It was a long time ago. And then there was the Shih Tzus in North Carolina, but weren't those expensive?
Nope.
From a store. Come here. There you go. Okay, now go back and lay down. I had to wipe the big baby's mouth because he got a drink of water. Oh, I believe it. This dog, he would have been. We stopped that. He's just nosy. If I'm upstairs and he hears me talking and doing a video, he's got to come upstairs. What are you doing, mommy? Who are you talking to? He's getting old. Our old dog's going to be 10 years old. Oh, you used to breed them? Aw. They're so cute. One of these days I'll have my little dog again. Little dog. Woo's like, I'm your little dog. You're about 3 times bigger than my last little dog. Or no, 4 times bigger. Aw. Well, these guys' lifespan, they say, is only supposed to be 10 or 11 years. Because my husband was getting sad the other day thinking about it. But you got some spunk there, buddy, don't you? He sleeps a lot, but he's also spunky. He still likes to do a lot of playing and running up and down the stairs. And my aunt had a Shih Tzu, lived to be, how old was she? 18? Yeah, she was 18. She was like blind and deaf and couldn't see she was half blind. She could see kind of, but she only saw like shadows. And then she was deaf, so she couldn't really hear. She was one of my aunt's first Shih Tzus, and she finally crossed the rainbow. She was really sad when she went. But now she's got the other 3. But that's old for a little dog, because actually the Shih Tzus aren't supposed to live that long either, and that was old. I guess as long as you keep them healthy and happy, they can always live a lot longer. I've seen cats that live as old as a dog, and they're not supposed to do that either. So it all.
Cockatiel, 20 years old.
Yeah, we had a cockatiel that lived to be 20. He just wanted to stick around, and then one day he was gone on the bottom of the cage. But cockatiels, the little birds, not cockatoo, not the big birds, the little ones with the orange on the cheeks. Yeah, we had one for 20 years, and there was a few times when it was like, "Are you ever gonna go?" He got so crotchety in his old age. Are you gonna throw up? Don't you throw up? He got so crotchety in his old age. He would just scream and scream and scream, and he didn't want to even be out from underneath of his cover. If you covered him up, he was happy. He was an old grouch. 19 years old. Wow. Yeah, I mean, they can live to be that long. Well, cockatoos can live to be really, really old. How long? What's the oldest cockatoos live to?
Over 100.
Over 100? They can live to be really old. So that cockatoo is that's still a young bird.
Who's got a cockatoo?
Sarah said she has a sulfur crested cockatoo. It's 24.
Sulfur? I thought they were somewhere around 75, 80 years.
75, 80 years.
That's what I thought.
He's a big bird. Yeah, but big doesn't mean anything. That's still young. I mean, birds don't even go into maturity until they're like what? Like a kid, like teenager? Isn't that the way it works? Dan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same life expectancy. Well, they can outlive a human. That's why people will their birds off to people, because sometimes they will outlive their owner. We almost got a cockatoo. Kind of happy we didn't, because we used to complain about the loudness of the teal, and he was only a fraction of how loud a cockatoo is. We were actually bonding with a cockatoo. We were going to get one, and we couldn't get it because we would go visit it at the pet store, and I used to hold her. Her name was Baby. I used to hold her up to my chest, and she would nuzzle up to my neck. And the one day I started breaking out in hives. I was allergic to the powder that they have under their, how they're very powdery. She was a umbrella cockatoo, and then he started showing symptoms of being allergic too, so we couldn't get it. I was sad because she was so beautiful, but what are you gonna do?
Get a cockatiel.
Yeah, so we got a cockatiel instead. I mean, he was still dusty, but nothing like a cockatoo. Yeah, you are lucky. Sarah said neither of her cockatoos scream. You have 2? We have, but do you pay a lot of attention to them? And like, yeah, that's but if you didn't pay attention to them when they wanted it, that's when they throw tantrums, because it's like They kind of explained it to us. It's like having a 2-year-old for the rest of your life. Yeah, a 2-year-old for the rest of your life. I was like, no, I'll pass on that. I mean, they're beautiful birds. I'll always like them, but owning one, no. I like those little ringneck parakeets. Those are really cute. The ones that talk. Everybody always thinks that the little ones are parakeets. Those are budgies. But the parakeets, the ringneck parakeets, they're pretty good size. And they talk very well. I always see videos of them.
What are you doing?
What you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? They like to say, what are you doing? Those are cute. I don't know if we're going to do another bird. We talked about it, but I don't know. It's kind of, yeah, not on the top of the list. You have a conure? My aunt has, I think hers is, what did I say? Wasn't hers a conure? A green faced or whatever. She can't take it out though because she'll bite or he'll bite. A 2-year-old that will chew up any wood and wallboard they can get to. Yeah, that's not a good thing. You want an Amazon? Your grandma's parrot used to call her names. They pick that up from hearing it. They don't just start. That's funny. There's a cockatoo. He's famous on YouTube. He swears and he throws temper tantrums and Quakers. Oh gosh. You know what? You want Quakers? Go down to Florida for a while. You'll hear them all the time and then you won't want them anymore.
You don't want a Quaker.
There's wild Quakers down there. They started because people got them and they didn't want them and they let them loose. So they started reproducing and now they're all over the place down there. All right, Melissa, have a good night, hon. He would say her name. Yeah, it's because yeah. It's a little green one she has. He doesn't really talk. I hear him making noise, and that one's name is Baby. I don't know why people Baby. I had a cat named Baby. You can't stand Quaker screams. You should hear. Yeah. We used to have a whole bunch of them around the house we just lived in before we moved here. You would hear them all the time. The quieter, yeah. She doesn't do a lot of squawking. That's good. Yeah, the one cockatoo that I was talking about. What was that bird's name? The one that swears?
Pebbles.
Pebbles? You got to look up Pebbles the cockatoo on YouTube. There was one on there where the guy, I don't remember what it was with the cage. I think he was getting a new cage or something, but he had the old cage and he stomped on it on the floor. This bird threw a fit. He was, I'm not going to say it, but he was throwing the F-bomb and effing cage. And he was like going off on this. And I'm like, what? Now, birds don't just learn language like that unless they hear it coming from somebody else because they just repeat what they hear. But this bird, they throw tantrums.
You're way better off with a Indian ringneck than a Quaker.
You mean the parakeets? The ringneck parakeet?
Indian ringneck.
What's the difference?
That's what they are.
They're still a ringneck.
But,
Indian ringneck.
The problem is Quakers hit sexual maturity at 2 years old.
Yeah.
And
they get nasty.
Yeah, they lose it.
Yeah. So did you hear that? Quakers hit their sexual maturity at 2 years old and they just basically go crazy. So that's probably why and when people usually let them go, because they couldn't handle it. So what did they do? They got together, they made babies, and they kept doing it and kept doing it, kept doing it. And I don't even know how many of thousands of Quakers live down there, but there's a lot of them. So, different birds do different things. Now, when we got our cockatiel, we were told that, actually, we weren't told. He just did it. And then I was like, what is the bird doing? We used to leave our cage door open. He had like a big door in the front, and it had 2 latches on it that would like hook up on the thing. And then one day we're sitting there and the bird's down on the cage door and he's having his way with the cage door. And I'm like, what is the bird doing? So I called the pet store and I'm like, should we be concerned? And the only thing they said at the pet store was, be happy that it was the cage and not you. Because they will pick something that they want to do that to or with, and they will do it all the time. And he would get mad if we didn't open the cage door, because then he was stuck in the cage. So when we opened the cage door, I know, isn't that funny? She's got a bunch of laughing faces up there. I was embarrassed when people came over. It's like, they'd be looking at it. It's like, don't mind him. He's just, let him do his thing. He's good. No, I have not watched The Paris of Telegraph Hill. So, yeah, that was interesting, having a bird that, yeah. I didn't know that birds could do that, but I guess they can. So we've had a bird and a bunch of fish, dogs. My husband won't do cats.
Cat. Where? Cat.
My dog doesn't like cats, as you can hear. All right. There's no cat in here.
Meow.
Shh. Don't do that when I'm on a live. Oh, this is that song with that whistle in it. Did you see him?
Mm-hmm.
Listen. Hear the whistle? This song was playing the last time, and every time the whistle came on, the dog was looking around like, who's... That's funny. Oh, he's not... hubby, don't torture the dog. Oh my gosh. All right. Have a good night, guys. That's funny. Oh my gosh. So, does he like laser lights?
No.
Not really. I thought he would chase it around. I got one, but he didn't. He's too smart. He's like, yeah, right, okay.
Whatever.
He lost interest really, really quick. He loses interest in a lot of things really, really quick. He'll play with something, and then after a few times, he's done. Where's your ball?
Your red ball.
Pink ball.
Or pink ball.
Where's your pink ball? Go get your pink ball. Get your pink ball. Where's the pink ball? It's in your basket. Go get it. He's like, what? Whoa, where's your pink ball? In the basket. Go get your toy. Go get your pink ball. It's in your toys. Get the pink ball. Pink ball. Get the pink ball. Get it. Get the pink ball. He wants to tip it over. Get the pink ball. You can do it. Pick it up. Good job. Bring it over here. Can I have it? Hold on. I want to show you something. Come here. Can I have the ball? Bring me the ball. Hello. Bring mommy the ball. Can I have the ball? Can I have the ball? Can I? Don't tell me dogs can't see in color because he went and got his pink ball. It's not the first time he did that. He has a green ball in there and he's got a red one. He's got all different colors, but if I tell him to go get the pink ball, he knows his pink ball. Isn't that weird?
Where is it?
Get it. Get it. It's not going to roll to you. You have to get it. Can I have it? Can I have your ball? Uh-oh. That's funny. They say dogs don't see in color. Okay. And I never taught him that was a pink ball. That's the funny thing. Yes, they are smart. Are you smart? I'm going to get it. Can I have it? Can mommy have it? No. Let me see it. Give me. Hey, let me see it. Pink. Isn't that funny? You want it? Go get it. Yeah. He sits there and he'll stare at the ball, but if you tell him that you're gonna get it, he'll just sit there and look at you like, no. Get the ball. Get it. Get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. My ball. My ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Why did you push it away? You're going to knock your head on the table. Go get it. Get it. Get it. He's funny. Get the ball. Ow. Get the ball. Don't bark. Get the ball. Got your tail. He makes really funny noises. Puggles do this noise that they call it puggle purring. He makes really, really weird noises. When he was made, the mold was broke. He's a one of a kind. He's unique. Say, I'm a unique puggle. All right, so we are down to 4 people. We got Sarah. We got Shay. Yeah, he's a cutie. He's a good boy. He's definitely a good boy. Are you a good boy? Yes, you are. You're a good boy. Yeah.
You just fell on my tree.
I don't have a treat. Uh-oh. I don't have one. C-O-O-K-I-E. He knows how to spell. C-O-O-K-I. I know. Okay. I love you. I love you. Say I love you. Say I love you. No. Say I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Everybody can probably hear you in the neighborhood. Right? You. I love you. Yes. I know. Look.
Meow.
Say hello. Hello. Say hello. Hello. Say hello. Say hello. That's the baby. Yep. He's a big baby. All right, I'll get you some as soon as I get off of here. He's like, yeah, you ask me if I want something and then you just ignore me. Yeah, he's a cutie. He has a wolf complex. Yeah, the funny thing is he's beagle pug mix, but he doesn't howl like a beagle at all. He's got a beagle body. He's got certain characteristics from the pug, the ears, and he's got the wrinkles in his face that you can see sometimes. And then he's got like the excess skin on the back of the neck like pugs have. But most puggles howl like a beagle. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, that howl that they have. It's more like, I don't even know what it is, but he doesn't howl like that. Come here. Let me wipe your face. My little prince. You're such a little prince. Come here. There we go. I'll get you your cookies when I get off of here. Okay? Can you wait? He doesn't have any patience. Hi, Lori. Welcome back. You missed the dog. He was just up and howling and making all kinds of noise. What? Yeah, everybody's like dwindling down. See, everybody's dwindling down. Everybody's leaving us. Yeah. My dog wants his cookies. You want your cookies? Tell Daddy to get your cookies, and I'll give them to you. Cookies? Hold on. Do you want your cookies? Oh, he got down. Oh, well. Do you want your cookies? Cookie. My spelling dog. You want your cookies? What are you doing on my pillow? If Daddy gets them, I'll give them to you. That's the deal. Cookies. Oh. Tell Daddy to get them. Daddy's trying to get him to forget. He don't forget. Yeah, everybody kind of slowly decided they were going to dwindle off for the night and go away, considering it's a weekend. Usually, whenever I used to do my lives, I'd be out here until 11:30 and people didn't want me to go. Daddy's going to get his cookies. Tell Daddy. No, tell Daddy.
I love you.
Shh, he's echoing through the whole.
I love you.
He's going to be loud. He's not going to do it quietly.
I love you.
Oh, there you are, Margie. I was wondering where you went. I got a new subscriber.
I love you.
Yeah, we are 24 away from 350.
I love you.
And then I got my next giveaway to do. Yay.
I love you. I love you.
All right, don't make him bark anymore. I'm done. I know you're here, Shay. I knew you didn't leave.
I love you.
But last night, or the last live I did, people were just disappearing and not saying goodbye. I was like, how rude.
How rude. I love you.
The weather's getting warmer. Yeah.
I love you.
I got to show them this.
I love you. I love you. I know.
That's the big baby.
I know. I love you.
You hear his noises? Oh, bonfire. Those are fun. See the big baby?
Are you spoiled? Are you spoiled?
He doesn't think he's spoiled. He's like, no, I want my cookies. Say hi, Dan.
Hi, Dan. You owe me $100 million. Putting me on
$100 million. Yeah, okay. I was trying to show the dog, not you.
Well, I was in the frame.
Oh, poor baby.
Breach of contract.
Yeah, there is no contract. He's funny. He does not like being on lives. Although he'll sit there and open his mouth when I'm on my lives. Okay, well, if your mouth has to be on my lives, then you have to pay me to be on my lives because your mouth is on it. Here, give it to me. Mommy's going to have your cookies. Mommy's going to eat your cookies. Mm. Mm. You got to eat it. Don't try to hide it, or else you're not going to get the other ones. No, you eat that. I'm going to eat it. You have to tell him you're going to eat it, or else he'll hide them. I'm going to eat it. I'm going to get it. My cookie. My cookie. My cookie. Don't hide it in the couch. Daddy's going to get it. Here he comes. He's going to get it. Daddy's going to get it. Don't hide it in the couch. When we moved, we found all kinds of dog food and stuff. He said, hi, Dan. Now he's eating it. They're those little flavored milk bone things. We don't get the big ones, just the little ones. He'll hide them. They're not like one of his favorites. That's why he does that.
He's a proper dog.
He hides food too. We found food in the couch and we found all kinds of fun stuff. Dan's found food in his bed, haven't you? Are you a prepper dog?
Prepper dog.
He's funny. He's gonna, he's gonna be looking for the fourth one. I always give him 4 of those. He can count. Oh my goodness. Oh, hiding food and stuff. Yeah, I don't get why they do that. And then I'll go pick it up and I'll put it back in the bowl and he'll sit there and pick up the same piece and bring it right back out and put it back on the floor. And then finally I'll sit there and tell him I'm going to eat it. And then once I do that, then he'll eat it. He doesn't like to share his food, but we're expected to share ours.
That's how it works.
Woo. Better eat that. What? You're going to share those, right?
No.
What do you mean, no?
What do you mean, no? What do you mean, no?
He comes out here with honey roasted peanuts and doesn't think I'm going to ask for any. Yeah.
Yo, you ate all my pistachios.
No, I did not eat all of your pistachios, you liar. Oh. Sarah's just laughing. Yeah. So, how's everybody's weather supposed to be tomorrow? Oh, wasn't tomorrow supposed to be our hot day? Shay, do you know what was the weather supposed to be tomorrow? Do you remember? Well, let's see. It is 10:43 and it's 77 degrees out. Oh, goodness. It's supposed to be a hot one tomorrow, I think. No, maybe not. Actually, it says Monday 82. They changed it. Either that or this weather doesn't know what it's talking about. It says 82 and it shows lightning. So I guess we're supposed to get rain tomorrow.
Figures.
Well, that's what I'm seeing. 82 and rain. Originally, they were saying tomorrow was supposed to be 90 something, but I guess they changed it. Not going to be as hot as you thought, Shay. I'm trying to look at the Fox 13 because that's the one I always use. This one was always pretty accurate. Come on. Lately, it doesn't want to work. I don't know why. Come on. This thing always used to work for me. I don't understand why it's not working now. %. I'm mad that my thing doesn't want to work. It never used to do this to me before. Stupid app. Okay. Sometimes I have to uninstall and reinstall things because they don't work the way they're supposed to. So it was hot today to you. It still doesn't compare to Florida. We were saying that the other day. We were out and it was hot out. You could feel it in the car, that's for sure. But as far as outside, it felt completely different than Florida. It was not anywhere near as hot feeling. It's got to be the humidity down there. I mean, like Florida's humid all the time. And when it rains, it's even more humid because it'll downpour for like 20 minutes and then it goes away and then it's like a sauna. Actually, not even a sauna. Saunas are dry. It's like a wet sponge. Jatina, if she was in here, she could vouch for that. She lives down there. Oh yeah, humidity makes it a lot worse. I mean, I originally being from Buffalo, we had our humid days, but it wasn't anything like it was there. Florida was probably the worst humidity I think I ever felt. It was terrible. See, the 80s, people in Florida would kill to have the weather like we had here. Everyone there has already been complaining about it. Did you give him peanuts?
No.
What was he eating?
Nothing.
He needs to eat that. He wants the peanuts. Let me see them.
They're alive.
What?
Huh?
What'd you say? So I can have peanuts. I'm not alive, so I'm not allowed to eat peanuts. That's what he said. I can have peanuts if I want to. It's my life. Here. It's just peanuts. You can't have any of these. No. It's kind of like it's my party. I'll cry if I want to. Then I'll make everybody that's watching my live want a snack. All right, Lori, have a good night, hon. I know it's not the most exciting live right now. We crack you up. Are we the entertainment? Thank you. Should we just come on and we'll do shows for people? Really? Daddy's gonna eat the rest of that cookie. Damn, I thought you were gonna eat this cookie. Look, he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it. Oof. Here, I'm gonna get it. Give me it. Give me it. My cookie. My cookie. My cookie. I can't reach it or I'd get it. Mine. I stole his cookie because he wouldn't eat it. Eat it. Hello. How are you, Patricia? The live died. A lot of people left. There's only a few of us left. How are you? It's gone. You ate it. You're not getting the peanuts. No. Trying to relax. I'm doing good. Just sitting here chatting. Mm-mm. Oh, you're having a hard time staying awake. You can go to sleep if you want to. Go ahead. Don't worry about it. I won't be offended. I understand. I'm a night owl, so I'm up. Don't worry about it. Yeah. We've already been on here for 2.5 hours. I gotta take my pill.
Yeah.
That's medicine time. Anyone else who's due for medicine? You're usually a night owl too. This is way early. I could never go to sleep this early. Even when I used to work, I didn't go to bed this early. What are you getting? The night owl syndrome?
Yeah, it sucks. Oh, went to bed early last night. Didn't we?
Not really. It was after 3.
Yeah.
More Benadryl and steroids and oh, don't the steroids keep you awake? You wish. Oh, your whole life? Yeah. I can't do steroids for a couple of reasons. They mess with my psoriasis, and even when I was taking the albuterol treatment for the bronchitis, the nebulizer, I would get so jumpy off of that. You're a night owl too. I used to be a night owl when I was younger, and then I got off of that. Oh, you two know each other? Oh, yeah, well, so you have to. Oh, yeah. When you're younger? I didn't have to do anything with steroids until I started getting bronchitis, and then I was not a happy person. Fight or flight. Well, that's a good thing. Then the steroids that I always used to have to take were always the ones that affected my prednisone. Does not agree with psoriasis at all. Yeah, you are from, I know, you are. I can tell. I can tell you're laid back. Yes, I am. I'm only eating them like one at a time. They're sitting in front of me on the table. Hubby's going to finish the whole jar. Oh my goodness. So, is everybody dying down on talking? It's funny, it gets to a certain point and everybody's just like sitting. Boiled peanuts?
Yeah.
Dan doesn't like those. He's like, yuck. I had them before. I thought they were all right, but he don't like them. Uh-oh. Got it. Those were big in Florida too. When they're boiled, they taste like a bean. Well, actually, a peanut is a bean anyways, but they're just roasted beans. I know people that didn't know that. You never heard of boiled peanuts? Oh. You had pizza, Patricia? What time zone are you in? A bowl of applesauce? Hold on a minute. Am I talking to you? I didn't say anything to you. Okay, so you're on this. You're in the same. Okay. Pizza. Does that sound good, Dan? Pizza. He's like, Now I want more peanuts. What? Well, how I can't reach them. I'm not Inspector Gadget. What? Yeah. Are you gonna start singing the Inspector Gadget song?
Inspector Gadget.
The dog's like, I want some here. Here. It's only 10 o'clock where you are, Sarah. Yep, it's 11 o'clock here. Why am I listening to commercials? All right. Oh, Inspector Gadget. Yep. They still have it, but now it's a little different. Dan loves to eat. Yeah. Go Gadget. Do you remember? Do you remember Mighty Mouse? I remember that show, and I was only in 5th or 6th grade. Remember we were talking about this stuff the other night. I know, talking to your watch. Well, look at James Bond. Look at Knight Rider, the talking car. Yes, on Mighty Mouse. Here I come to save the day. Yep. Mighty Mouse, Tom and Jerry. We were talking about this the other night. All the cartoons that used to be around back then. And the shows. Jabberjaw. Oh gosh, I remember Jabberjaw. What was the Grape Ape? Remember Grape Ape? Do you remember Grape Ape? I never watched Rainbow Bright. Care Bears? Nope. That was after me. Does anybody remember the little thing called Shmoo? Oh, Ren and Stimpy. Love Ren and Stimpy. I actually have little figures of them in my room. Slowpokey. No. I remember Davy and Goliath. But I'm trying to find people that remember who Shmoo was. I actually have a pin of Shmoo. I don't remember what he was from. He was kind of shaped like a bowling pin. He was a little creature. And I can't remember what he was from, Shmoo. Do you remember what he was from?
Saturday morning cartoons.
Saturday morning cartoons, that helps. Rocky and Bullwinkle. Remember them? There's channels on the Roku that you can still watch all that old stuff. It's kind of cool. Tom and Jerry, yep. Nobody remembers Shmoo. Heathcliff. Hong Kong Phooey.
Yep. Hong Kong Phooey. No.
I remember Hong Kong Phooey. Deputy Dog. Huckleberry Hound. Huckleberry Hound. That was. That one's showing the age there. Hong Kong Phooey. The Smurfs. They didn't have Smurfs, did they, when we were kids?
No.
No. We're too old for Smurfs. Garfield. I remember the Garfield comics. Yeah, Felix the cat. I remember Felix. Oh crud! What was the name of the one with the two crows?
All the magpies.
Yeah.
Heckle and Jekyll.
Was it Heckle and Jekyll? Do you guys remember that? The two magpies or whatever they were supposed to be, crows, magpies. Was it Heckle and Jekyll? I don't remember. You love Papa Smurf. The California Raisins. Oh, yeah. Heard it through the grapevine. I do. My dad had a shirt and it had the raisins on it. And it said Praisin' Raisins, you know, because it's praising. It's kind of cute.
Cartoon with two magpies.
Check out these pictures.
Yeah, Heckle and Jekyll.
Heckle and Jekyll. Yep, those were the magpies.
Mm.
They were always blowing things up and each other. Yeah.
Cartoons aren't violent.
Cartoons were very violent when we were kids, but the difference is the what they have in the cartoons now compared to what the cartoons were then. Those cartoons then were more innocent. There was no weird stuff being snuck in there. You know what I mean? You remember Heckle and Jekyll, Sarah? We were trying to figure out what it was. Roadrunner. Yep.
Roadrunner.
Yeah. Shouldn't eat when I'm doing live. See. Wile E. Coyote. She remembers Heckle and Jekyll. Foghorn Leghorn. Then, you can't forget Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Elmer Fudd, Wascally Wabbit. It's not even the realism. I mean, there's some that are on that are just really stupid. Uncle, Grandpa. I mean, what's really? What's the other one? Captain Underpants. How do they come up with these stupid things? Then you got SpongeBob. Hello. Okay. I don't agree with the cartoons anymore. I think they're stupid. I don't like them anymore. Hey Arnold, well, Ren and Stimpy out of all of those is the only one I would say I like. I don't like any of the other ones. Hello, Judith. You popped in late. Right. But it isn't the realism either. I like some of the ones on Nickelodeon, they don't look real. It's actually they're terrible as far as animation goes. It's the storylines behind these things that some of them, they don't need to have physical violence to not be right. I mean, it's just wrong. Exactly. I would take the old cartoons any day over what they've got now. Well, that's why the Roku's cool. Like I said, they've got some spots on here where you can actually watch older cartoons and older shows. Oh, Criminal Minds. My aunt used to watch that show back when Shamar was on there. Hmm. Oh, you like all those shows? My aunt only watched it for one reason, Shamar Moore. she used to think he was hot. You agree with my aunt? Oh my gosh. All right, Margie, have a good night. Oh, I'm still a soap fan. I watch Days of Our Lives. Patricia's still talking about the cartoons. Scooby-Doo. Let's see. The only soaps that I watched, I used to watch three. I used to watch Young and the Restless, Another World when it was still around, and Days. And then Another World stopped, and I thought Young and the Restless got stupid. So the only one I still watch is Days. You watch The Bold and the Beautiful. No, I'm a Days fan. I've been a Days fan for years. I tried to watch Criminal Minds. I just wasn't into it. I don't know. What's the one that we used to watch? House. Which I still find it funny that he actually has an English accent. And then he talks so perfect like we do on the show, or did. Well, technically we don't either. We watch Roku. We ditched cable. So I think the most watched channel on our TV is YouTube. And then there's a weather channel that we put on, and there is one streaming station that streams channels, Pluto. We watch that because we can watch different things on there, movies and stuff like that. Mork. Mork and Mindy. Yep. I remember Mork and Mindy. I used to like Mork and Mindy. What about Alf? Oh, wow. Yeah, I like to have something on the TV. Even now, I got music going. Oh. Oh, Different Strokes. Yep. What's the other one? We were just watching a thing on YouTube where you had to guess what show the music was from. Now, Different Strokes was one of them. No, I didn't watch Punky Brewster. I was more into more into the Gilligan's Island, Addams Family, Munsters, all that stuff. I Love Lucy. I love Jean. I Dream of Jeannie, Bewitched, like all those things like that. The Friendly Giant. I remember that show when I was a kid. Mr. Rogers. So, when I was little, I used to watch Mr. Rogers, Friendly Giant, Sesame Street, The Electric Company.
What was the name of Mr. Rogers' show?
Huh? What?
What was this song you used to sing? It's a
Oh, I'm not gonna go out that through that. Yep, all those shows. Captain Kangaroo. Yep. I used to watch all that stuff.
All of it.
All of it. And then it all went away. And they brought in this stupid stuff. Yeah, I used to like watching House. Never watched ER. I'm one of those people where if I can't sit down and be intrigued the first time, I'm not gonna watch it again. It's kind of like when you go to a movie theater and you sit down to watch something and you're like really disappointed. Golden Girls, I like, yes. Roseanne. Golden Girls still plays, actually. It's funny. They still show it. Oh my gosh. We've been here for almost 3 hours. Holy cow.
You're not done?
No. Look, Dan, there's a donut on TV. It's a pink frosted sprinkled donut. I don't know why they have a donut on here for this song. Roseanne, funny and stupid, yeah. I still watch it. Married with Children was stupid. They still have that show on too. They had some really weird ones. Hogan's Heroes. Who remembers that show? That's an oldie. Pippi Longstocking, yeah. Hogan's Heroes, MASH. Yep. See, I'm showing my age. Anybody who's in their 50s, some people in their 40s might remember that, but if the younger generation remembers the older shows, it's because they watched it because of their parents. Kind of like the old music. There are some people who have no idea who some of the old bands are. And then there's younger people that love the music from the older groups, but it depends on what you're raised with. I was raised listening to The Doors and Pink Floyd and Rush and Steely Dan and all the stuff that my father used to listen to. James, well, he liked James Brown, James Taylor. That's what I meant to say. He listened to all those kind of bands, and I grew up liking those bands because I used to dance to Donovan, Mellow Yellow, he said, when I was a little girl. Donovan was my favorite singer. Call me Mellow Yellow. Yeah, so that's what I grew up with. And that's, I grew up liking that. I mean, it's not like the only stuff I like, but I do like a lot of that music. Allman Brothers, that was my dad's favorite. Facts of Life, yeah, I used to watch that. Three's Company, yes, I used to watch that. I didn't like when they started changing the characters on Three's Company, though. That's what I didn't like. Kind of like when they do that on Days, bringing different people in. Oh, Webster. Oh my gosh, I remember Webster. What was the one? What was the one with Urkel? I can never remember what was the name of that one with Urkel? Happy Days. Nobody said Happy Days or Charles in Charge. I used to watch Happy Days. The Robot Daughter? Oh, I have no idea. I don't remember that. Yes, Family Matters, Shay. That's the one with Urkel. Robot Daughter. I don't have no idea. Yeah, I remember all those old shows. I do. It's funny because some of them I can still sit down and watch. I was watching Addams Family. They actually have an Addams Family channel on the Pluto thing on Roku. The Jeffersons. Yes, I remember the Jeffersons. What was the other one? Give Me a Break. Jeffersons. There were just so many shows. 227. Anything else? Fantasy Island, The Love Boat. The Love Boat. I was never into The Love Boat. I only knew the song, but I used to watch Fantasy Island. I was a Brady Bunch girl. I was just going to say Fantasy Island. I did say Fantasy Island. My Two Dads. Yes, I remember that one. Partridge Family. Yeah, that's funny. Oh, did you fart? Pew. It was either you or who was it? You or the dog? No, it wasn't you. Someone did. Yes. Give Me a Break. I remember that show. There's a lot of shows I remember. Sarah's laughing. Well, I'm sitting here, all of a sudden I smelled something. It's like the dog's butt's facing towards me and Dan's sitting over there. And I'm like, well, who was it?
Hot bologna.
Well, sometimes his are really nasty. Guess who's gonna be getting off the live soon? It's almost 11:30, people. It's been over 3 hours we've been on here. Can you believe that? Yeah, I remember Family. I wouldn't have even thought about that one.
Fantasiade.
That was already brought up. Yeah. Family Matters was, yeah. Pew. Are you sure that wasn't you?
Wasn't me.
It doesn't smell like a dog fart.
Don't know what to tell you.
I think he's just in denial. He doesn't want to admit it because I'm on a live.
Oh, you should know me better than that.
Saved by the Bell, yep. Beverly Hills 90210, Melrose Place. I did too. The dog's over there trying to find food that you didn't drop on the floor, unless you did drop something. I already vacuumed the carpet. There should be nothing. Did you eat a peanut? I think he found a peanut, Dan. Yeah, I already said that. Addams Family and the Munsters. Yes. I used to watch those every day, always. I have my favorites that I used to watch. My knee itches. Yep. Good times. I think that's one we didn't say. MacGyver. Well, listen to all these shows you're coming up with. Oh, yeah, I believe that. What else is there to do when you're in there other than watch TV? Oh, the A-Team? Oh, my gosh. That's funny. I knew people that liked that. I was never into that, though. I was outside a lot, though, when I was a kid. See, when I was a kid, we didn't sit in the house and play on electronics. We went outside and played. Nowadays, the kids don't want to do anything except for play on their iPads. And how do I know this? Because I watched a couple of them and I know. I pity the fool. Oh my gosh. Mr. T.
The A-Team.
Yep. Did you watch the A-Team?
I don't know.
What was the Airwolf? Was that the one with the helicopter or whatever the heck it was? Airwolf.
Yeah.
Who remembers Space Giants? Space Giants. No. I remember Land of the Lost.
Then they got found.
Then they got found. Do you remember Land of the Lost? That one used to be good. Land of the Lost, yes. I'm gonna have to get going soon because I need to go to the bathroom. Been on here for over 3 hours, that's why. Yeah. You have to go to the bathroom too?
Say your goodbye.
Yeah, but see, you're typing, so nobody would know if you went to the bathroom. If I get up and leave and go to the bathroom, everyone's gonna be like, "Where'd she go? She went to the bathroom." Yeah. Yeah.
Say your goodbye.
She had to tinkle. My husband says, "Say your goodbyes." Well, when you take a diuretic, it makes you have to go. So I went before I started the live, but 3 hours, yeah. But anyways, thanks for coming out, guys. I appreciate it. And Sarah, thank you for coming on. keep in touch with me. I wish you had your Marco Polo thing going so we could talk. And I'm going to get going so I can go potty. So say your goodbyes to everybody. Everybody say bye. Good night. Adios. Hasta la vista. Ciao. Your power went out. I was just telling, I was talking to you and you weren't here. Oh, I'm actually getting off of here. And I was saying, keep in touch with me. And I said, I wish your Marco Polo worked so we could keep in touch. But yes, I'm going to be going. I have to use the facilities. But all right. Well, I will talk to you guys soon. I'm probably not going to do another live for another couple days. Tomorrow's actually, is tomorrow our shopping? Yes, it is. Tomorrow's our shopping day. We have to go shopping. So I won't be on probably tomorrow. Monday, maybe. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe. Anyways, I did. I took them about a half an hour ago. I'm good. Thank you. All right. I'm going to go and stay up for another 3 hours. But no, I'm going to stay up and watch my stuff, my TV. So have a good night, everybody. And thanks for joining me. And I'll talk to you guys soon. You can watch for videos. I'll be putting up some videos. Don't forget, I only need 25 people left for my next giveaway. So bring in those subscribers. All right. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Good night, Shay. Good night, Sarah. Good night, everybody. Talk to you soon. Off we go.